you, Jason. Cheers, Jeremy. That was a lovely programme. And hello, good afternoon. Tuesday, 15th of January, halfway through the month, 2019, live till 5. It's the big show. It's Steve Wright in the afternoon. Hello there.
Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
I thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around like he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man I adored. You don't seem to know, seem to care what your heart is for. Well, I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. The conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. So I guess the fortune teller's right. I should have seen just what was there and not some holy light. Crawl beneath my veins and now I don't care, I have no luck. I don't miss it all that much. There's just so many things that I can't touch. I'm torn, I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. There's nothing where he used to lie. My inspiration has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's right, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm ashamed.
When this tune first came out, it was on every station all the time.
You're a little late, I'm already torn.
It's like one continuous torn. Hello, good afternoon. How you doing then? Oh, right, yeah. You can email us steve.wright@bbc.co.uk right through the afternoon. Should you need a shout out, you can text 88291 or tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Got a good team here, as we always do. It's 8 after 2, 2:08. Hands up then if you've got on the wrong train and ended up in the wrong city or town. Very easily done. Okay. All right. Hands up for getting that vote sorted. Can we please do this now? Hurry up. Let's get it going. And hands up for silent witness. Hands up for cold feet. I'm not sure. About evens.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I'm talking trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. You can be my flica. Girl, I'll be a flico, mamacita. I would never make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Shopping sprees in Paris. Everything 24 carats. Take a look in that mirror. Now tell me who's the fairest. Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? Say it's us. And I'll agree, baby. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. You say you want a good time, but here I am, baby. Here I am, baby. Talk to me, talk to me, tell me what's on your mind. What's on your mind? If you want it, girl, come and get it. All this is here for you. Tell me, baby, what you tryna do? Gold jewelry shining bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds.
This is BBC Radio 2. Hello. Email us for a shout out. steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. It's gone. Okay, let's have a look at the weather. Mild, breezy and cloudy. High temperature 11 in Exeter. Overnight low of 6 in Derry, Londonderry. Rain across Northern Ireland tonight, Scotland and southern England. Tomorrow, heavy rain for most places. Lights on sunset tonight, Edinburgh 4:11, Cardiff 4:33, Belfast 4:29 and London 4:20.
Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this
and the Wailers. And Is This Love?
Welcome to Big Questions with Macca. We need another jingle for that one.
Nice.
Hi, this is Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
And welcome to Big Questions with Macca. We've got a few questions for you. How did we put a man on the moon before we figured out we could put wheels on luggage? On the label for cured ham, why does it never say what was wrong with it in the first place? And why do we keep expensive cars in our driveways but keep piles of worthless junk in our garages? Well, this has been Big Questions with Macca. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Jingle insert there. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 7-inch single coming out.
88 to 91.
Hey, thank you, Paul.
BBC Radio 2.
Good morning, lovelies. How's your belly off for sport?
The Zoe Ball Breakfast Show on BBC Radio 2.
Zoe Ball Breakfast Show.
Very, very excited because Kit Harington is in the building.
When you do something like Thrones, you do kind of box yourself into a certain category, which I'm trying to get out of by growing this ridiculous moustache.
Zoe Ball, weekdays from 6:30.
Hi to all the members of John Snow College. At Durham University, the college motto is, "You know nothing, John Snow."
Zoe Ball Breakfast Show.
BBC Radio 2.
Awesome. Really?
Text us on 88291. Email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Tweet at BBC Radio 2. Yeah.
I seen your picture, your name in lights above it. This is your big debut. It's like a dream come true. So won't you smile for the camera? I know they're gonna love it. Big. I like your pin shot. I keep it with your letter. Done up in blueprint blue. It sure looks good on you. And when you smile for the camera, I know I love you better. Pain, it will come back to you. Pain, it will come back to you. Then the shutter falls, you see it all revealed. It's your favorite foreign movie. I like your picture. I keep it with your letter. Done up in blueprint blue. It sure looks good on you. And when you smile for the camera, I know I love you better. Pain, it will come back to you. Pain, it will come back to you. Then the shutter falls, you see it all revealed. It's your favorite foreign movie. It will come back to you. Pain, it will come back to you. Then the shutter falls, you see it all revealed. It's your favorite foreign movie. It will come back to you. Then the shutter falls.
Yeah, Tuesday afternoon. Steely Dan and Peg. Steve and team, give a shout out to Nigel and Sam. Hello, Nigel and Sam. On the way from Swansea to Aberdeen, fixing telephones along the way. I am a lineman for the county. Massive fans. You're the ones. And Steve and team, I'm loving listening to the show all the way from the Seychelles. Keep up the good work. Send all love to my family and friends back home. That's from Vanessa. Today, Anton DeBeck and Erin Bow talking about their brand new tour. James Reed, business guy and recruitment expert, discussing CVs, not cars, CVs from Reeds. Janie Lee Grace, Tim Smith, Bobby Pryor, Jason Kay, Shadnam Yunus Jewel with the sport. And the non-stop oldies chosen by John Thompson from Coatbridge in North Lanarkshire later on. Plus the emails, texts and tweets.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Ricky, now I listen and laugh. Even almost got married, and for Pete I'm so thankful. Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, cause he was an angel. One taught me love, one taught me patience, and one taught me pain. Now I'm so amazing to have loved and I've lost. That's not what I see, so look what I got. Look what you taught me. Yeah, for that I say thank you. Next, next, thank you. Next, next, thank you. Next, I'm so grateful for my ex. Thank you. Next, next, thank you. Next, next, thank you. Next, I'm so spend more time with my friends. I ain't worried about nothing. Plus I met someone else. We having better discussions. I know they say I move on too fast, but this one gon' last. Cause her name is Aubrey, and I'm so good with that. She taught me patience, how she handles pain. That's amazing. I've loved and I lost, but that's not what I see. Cause look what I found. No need for searching. Yeah, more than I say. Thank you, thank you, next. Thank you, next. Thank you. I'm so grateful for my ex. Thank you, thank you, next. Thank you, so thank you, next. Yeah, I'm so grateful for my ex. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. I'm so. One day I walk down the aisle, hold her hand to my mama. I'll be thanking my dad, cause she grew from the drama. Only wanna do it once real bad, go make that last. God forbid something happens, at least this song is a smash. I got so much love, got so much patience. I learned from the pain, it turned out amazing. Turned out amazing, overlost, but that's not what I see. Look what I found, ain't no need for searching. Yeah, all that I say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful for my ex. Thank you, thank you, thank you, so thank you, next. Yeah, I'm so grateful for my ex. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. Yeah. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. Yeah.
Ariana Grande.
That was it because the emergency services fixed the tyre. It was amazing.
I'm absolutely thrilled to bits. Hello, Steve.
Jeremy, where are you?
Well, Steve, I'm working in a pub. All right now, ladies and gents, let's be having ya. Danny Dyer will be in any minute to start a fight.
can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Too much last night, got bills to pay. My head just feels in pain. I missed the bus and there'll be hell today. I'm late for work again. And even if I'm there, they'll all imply that I might not last the day. And then you call me and it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I want to thank you for giving me the best day.
Dave, from Colin and Nicole. Steve, can you give me a shout out, please? Painting the last room in the house. Kitchen, more... Oh, it's the kitchen. More paint on me than on the walls. Oh, Eileen. What are you like?
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Just coming round to 2:30. It's 2:29 now. OJ Borges on the air later at midnight, keeping you company through the night and including Midnight Mastermind and Wish You Were There. And then it sounds of the 80s with me, Gary Davies. That's a 3. When the jingle stops, 2:30.
It's not a secret I try to hide. You know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards, and fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Or maybe the world could be ours tonight.
You think it's easy? You think I don't wanna run to you, yeah. But there are mountains, and there are doors that we can walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you'll be mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me, when everyone tells us what we can be. And how can we rewrite the stars? Say that the world can be ours tonight.
All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you.
It feels impossible.
It's not impossible. Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine, and nothing
Still sounds good, that song, by anybody.
'cause you are the one I was meant to find.
James Arthur and Marie.
It's up to me.
Strictly stars Anton Tebek and Erin Boog with us later, and also James Reed from Reeds.
We rewrite the stars, changing the world to be ours.
Bringing on Janie and Tim quite soon.
Hi, this is Jeremy Vine, Glittering Radio 2 Newsman. If you want to contact the show today, be sure to use this website, okay? I'm fed up with you bleating about your corns. Put something on them and be done with it. .co.uk. Is that you, Neil Young? You've got a heart of gold. Don't touch that, you'll get a hell of a belt. Call me.
I can still shut down the party. I can hang with anybody. I can drink whiskey and red wine, champagne and all night. Little scotch on the rocks and I'm fine, I'm fine. But when I taste tequila, baby, I still see ya cutting up the floor in a sorority t-shirt. The same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado. Your lips pressed against the bottle, swearing on a Bible, baby, I'd never leave you. I remember how bad I need you. When I taste tequila, when I taste tequila, I can kiss somebody brand new and not even think about you. I can show up to the same bar, hear the same songs in my car. Baby, a memory, it only hits me this hard. When I taste tequila, baby, I still see you cutting up the floor in a sorority t-shirt. The same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado. Your lips pressed against the bottle, swearing on a Bible, baby, I'd never leave you. I remember how bad I need you. When I taste tequila, when I taste tequila, I ain't even drunk, and I'm thinking how I need your love, yeah, it sinks in. When I taste tequila, baby, I still see you. Sorority t-shirt, the same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado. Lips pressed against the bottle, swearing on a Bible, baby, I never leave you. I remember how bad I need you. When I
You know, since going to Nashville a couple of years ago, I'm wearing a proper hat and everything.
when I
Get to know the top country stars. I myself and my show have gone just very slightly country now and again. And to that end, Dan and Shay will be on with us, I think, in a week or so's time. That's Tequila. Now, let me bring on Janie Lee Grace and Tim Smith. Yes, and here she is. Yeah, all right, that's enough. With a factoid, go ahead.
David Dennis survived 12 days of getting lost in a dense Italian forest by living on chestnuts and rainwater.
Between 1850 and the 1930s, French fries were generally known around the world as French fried potatoes. Around the 1930s, everybody dropped the potatoes on the end and just called them French fries.
Oh, that's fascinating. You are about 1 centimetre taller in the morning than in the evening.
If every one of the UK's 10 million office workers used one less staple a day, wait for it, 180 tonnes of steel would be saved every year.
Oh, that's great. That would be a staple diet.
Factoids.
When I was a young boy, I was scared of growing up. I didn't understand it, but I was terrified of love. Felt like I had to choose, but it was out of my control. I needed to be saved, I was going crazy on my own. It took me years to tell my mother I expected the worst. I gathered all the courage in the world. She said, I love you no matter what. I just want you to be happy and always be who you are. She wrapped her arms around me, said, don't try to be what you're not, 'cause I love you no matter what. She loves me no matter what. I got a little older, wishing all my time away. I'm riding on the pavement, every sunny day was gray. I trusted in my friends, then all my world came crashing down. I wish I never said a thing, 'cause to them I'm a stranger now. I ran home, I saw my mother, it was written on my face. Felt like I had a heart of glass about to break. She said, I love you no matter what. I just want you to be happy and always be who you are.
All right, let's take a look at some of the news of the day. The big news of the day, of course, MPs holding that meaningful vote on Theresa May's Brexit deal this evening. It's Fashion Week in Paris and Berlin. Today is the deadline for university applications via the UCAS system to start courses later on this year. And it's 10 years since US Airways Flight 1549 made an emergency landing on the Hudson River in New York. The story of it was, of course, made into the film Sully, starring Tom Hanks and directed by Clint Eastwood. And you know what his first name was? Great hero.
Oh, it's Sullenberger. Oh, Sully Sullenberger. Chesney.
Correct, yeah. And what a hero.
And what a film. It's a great film. Tells
Great
the story
film.
brilliantly, doesn't it? Yeah.
And he was consultant on that film as well.
Yes, he was, yeah. And we had the guy that played the co-pilot in here as well.
Yes, we did one time. Scottish Engineering Conference has started in Edinburgh. It's the Academic Publishing in Europe Conference. That's in Berlin. In tonight's FA Cup matches, Blackburn play Newcastle, Stoke play Shrewsbury Town, Luton play Sheffield Wednesday, Rudimental are playing Brighton, and Enter Shikari play Llandudno. And Claudia has a birthday today.
So, how are you?
how was your weekend? We have wonderful music to come. 2 more classics enter our Great Sunday Songbook. Tonight, other choices of Ness Bridge in Norwich. And
that is our good friend Claudia Winkleman. Happy birthday, Claude.
A beautiful selection.
Here's Janie, what you got there?
I love this headline. It's Why Bees Prefer a Middle-Class Garden. Have you ever heard anything so daft?
It's ridiculous.
So they're attracted to a richer variety of flowers, as if you can't get a rich variety of flowers everywhere.
Or in a park, even.
Exactly. So the story says that bees are attracted to a wider variety of flowers that are rich in pollen, so their favourites include lavender, marigolds, buttercups and oxeye daisies. And researchers have looked at this and they've found that bee numbers in allotments and gardens are up to 52 times higher than in more developed areas such as the parks, to answer your suggestion, and industrial estates. That's kind of obvious though, isn't it? But it does say it was the gardens of people with higher incomes that were the most popular with bees.
Ridiculous.
It is daft, but I like a bee, don't you?
I do like a bee.
I do love a bee. And
don't like a wasp.
I don't like a wasp. I saw loads this summer though. You always know everything's good with the world when you're kind of out and about and there's loads of bees.
Yeah, there were more bees around last summer than there were the summer before.
Well, on account of it was hot.
And on account that your garden is very upscale.
Oh,
very posh.
Hugely.
Posh flowers,
well,
yeah.
that's what I was about to say. You know, sadly, I probably fit the bill, but I can't profess to have an oxeye daisy, you know, or a buttercup or a marigold, sadly, unless they grow wild. And surely that's the idea. You want lots of areas with wildflowers.
Tim, years ago, you knew oxeye daisy, didn't you?
I did, yeah. She was a very good friend of mine. I love watching a bee, though, doing its thing, don't you? When it's actually doing the stuff with the flowers. It's mesmerising to watch them doing that.
Here is a bee.
Yes. This is equally as interesting, I think you'll agree. A thatched bus shelter, a cattle trough, and Robin Hood sculptures have been granted listed status this year. Historic England has named 924 sites and structures for preservation, including 638 war memorials. Another thatched building listed was the Cricket Pavilion at Uppingham School in Rutland. Historic England ensures that England's most significant places are protected. That is brilliant, isn't it?
That's great, yeah. How many emails does the average employee receive per day? Have a guess. Between 2014 and 2018, the average office worker received about how many emails a day?
Gosh, I would say about 120.
No, more than that, 450.
90 emails a day and sent around 40 business emails daily. To take these numbers in context, if your company, for example, has 1,000 employees, the team will send out 40,000 business emails in just one day.
That is an awful lot of emails. But does that include spam emails and stuff like that you immediately discard? Or are we just talking actual emails from colleagues or people from other businesses who you have to speak to via email?
A lot of the time, spam comes through on the rubbish, doesn't it? So you don't get to see it anyway.
Yeah. You must love those emails, though. We all get them at the BBC from companies like in California asking if we can help them out with their PR dealings with the BBC or their computer dealings. I immediately email back and say, I'm not the person you need to speak to. They just must randomly pick somebody with a BBC email address.
Sometimes in the studio, we've got an ex-directory telephone that unbelievably rings.
Rings during the show.
That's another matter entirely.
I know, but sometimes I get somebody on saying, is that the travel agents? And I have at least once said yes.
You should. Keep them talking. No, that's a true story.
You've recommended a whole holiday, haven't you?
No. But then I say, no, you've got a wrong number,
It's a true story. There's a phone in the studio that rings for no apparent reason.
Yeah. And we say that because, you know, in broadcast studios, when the mic's open and when people are talking, you're not supposed to have a phone that rings. But sometimes it does. Anton Dubek and Erin Bogue with us later, talking about their new Anton and Erin tour, and Strictly as well. James Reed, businessman and recruitment expert, discussing CVs. He's from Reed's, in fact, he runs it all, and he'll have advice on how to do the ideal CV if you're looking for work. You're on The Big Show.
I've been letting you down, down. Girl, I know I've been such a fool. Giving into temptation, I should have played it cool. The situation got out of hand. I hope you understand. It can happen to any one of us. Anyone you think of, anyone can fall. Anyone can hurt someone they love. Hearts will break, 'cause I made a stupid mistake. It can happen to any one of us. Say you will forgive me. Anyone can fail. Say you will believe me. walk her home. The situation got out of hand. I hope you understand. It can happen to any one of us. Anyone you think of, anyone can fall. Anyone can hurt someone they love. Hearts will break, 'cause I made a stupid mistake. It can happen to any one of us. Say you will forgive me. Anyone can fail. Say you will believe me. I can't take my heart will break, 'cause I made a stupid mistake. A stupid mistake. A stupid mistake. She means nothing to me. Nothing to me. I swear every word is true. Don't wanna lose you. The situation got out of hand. I hope you understand. It can happen to anyone of us. Anyone you think of, anyone can fall. Anyone can hurt someone they love. Their hearts will break, 'cause I made a stupid mistake. It can happen to any one of us. Say you will forgive me. Anyone can fail. Say you will believe me. I can't take my heart will break, 'cause I made a stupid mistake. Anyone can
Hey, good afternoon. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon at Radio 2.
their love. Their hearts will,
That's Gareth Cakes.
'cause I made a stupid mistake.
Any one of us?
Stupid mistake.
Stupid mistake.
BBC Radio 2.
Now, Bobby Pryor.
Steve, thank you. First of all, the A96 at Kinloss. We've got it still closed completely both ways following an accident which is between Kinloss and the Alvis turnoff. So just be aware all emergency services are there between Elgin and Forest, so you've got a diversion in place. M90, the Friarton Bridge, now it's open, but it is extremely windy, so strong winds. They are saying take extra care, but it is open to all vehicles for the moment. A57M, the Mancunia Way, there was an earlier accident westbound between Hume, the Princess Road and the A56 Chester Road. So they've reopened all lanes, but still extremely slow throughout the area. M6 on the southbound side 15 through to Stafford Services in the roadworks. We got an accident, so one lane is shut. Now, I've been told it takes about 20 minutes to get through those queues. M1 southbound 33 to 32 down towards the M18. We've got a broken down vehicle, so one lane is shut. The A13 westbound at Beckton, all lanes are open and the exit Slit Road is open. At the A177, the Beckton flyover, following this earlier debris on the carriageway that they've moved out of the way. Still extremely slow though. And finally, M4 eastbound 24 for Caldra, entry Slit Road is closed. The A449 is blocked by a broken down lorry, so you can't head east on the M4 at the moment. Another one for you, 40 minutes.
Cheers, Bobby.
Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think of when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I feel fine when I'm near the girl that I love best. My heart beats so it scares me to death when she touches my hand. Oh, what a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. My tongue gets tied when I try to speak. My inside is shaking like a leaf on a tree. There's only one cure for this body of mine. That's to have that girl and a love so fine. She touched my hand and what the chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah, yeah.
Elvis in the building. 8 to 3.
I'm all shook up.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
The Big Show.
All right, me, Janie and Tim got some more news for you. Ladies, if the bloke you're dating looks at another woman, how would you react, Janie?
Well, that's a very interesting question. It depends on all kinds of things. What stage of the relationship you're at, how he's looking at the other woman. I mean, I don't think there's any problem with anybody appreciating somebody who looks good.
Really?
Do you?
That's very reasonable.
Well, it wouldn't be human nature if you didn't appreciate someone who was good looking, but
All
it
right.
depends if you feel secure enough as to whether or not you're going to lose that partner.
61% of women would forgive the transgression, and that's if you think it's a transgression.
Well, yeah.
However, the other 39% would dump the bloke immediately.
Well, that's a bit extreme.
That's a little harsh.
That's over the top. It does depend on how somebody is looking at somebody else. I mean, when my wife watched Bodyguard back in the autumn, I mean, the way she was looking at that bloke, all right, it's a good-looking bloke, but, you know, calm down.
And what about before that, the guy with the scythe?
Yes. Yeah. She doesn't mind Poldark as well, I must admit.
Yeah, the guy with the scythe, I call him. Marks & Spencer has named the next wave of stores earmarked for closure in its reorganisation plan, including those in Huddersfield, Hull and Luton. The 17 proposed closures are part of the clothing, homeware and food retailers' 5-year plan to shut more than 100 stores by 2022. The latest plans will affect 1,045 staff, who will now be involved in a consultation process. So, it's not actually a done deal, but the 17 proposed store closures are Ashford, Barrow, Bedford, Boston, Buxton, Cwmbran, Deal, Felixstowe, Huddersfield, Hull, Junction 1, Antrim Outlet, Luton, Arndale, Newark, Northwich, Rotherham, Sutton Coldfield, Weston-super-Mare. However, the company does say today it will now consult with staff and listen to any alternative suggestions from them on how to keep the stores open. Here's Tim.
Do you have a flutter ever? Do you have a little gamble sometimes? I'm not advocating it, you know, gamble with care, gamble aware, but do you?
Well, I went racing the other day in Newbury about 3 or 4 weeks ago, so that's a very rare occurrence. I hardly ever do that. But sometimes my daughter and I watch the racing. We don't put a bet on or anything like that or gamble with money, but we each,
Try and pick out a winner.
And then we phone Grandad, and he picks out one too.
Well, that's
And
okay.
He gives a good tip, yeah?
Yeah, well, I mean, he picks a horse as well, so, you know, it's exciting.
I bet Grandad picks the most winners, doesn't he?
He does, yeah, he knows his form.
I only mention this because only around 2% of us in this country, that's about 1.1 million, have never had a flutter. Of those who have gambled at least once, 70% play the National Lottery. And Jenny, you don't gamble, do you?
I've never gambled. I've never had the slightest bit of interest in it. And I've never, ever bought a lottery ticket. Ever. And I'll tell you why. One reason is because many years ago, how long would it be? 90s, the lottery started?
Early 90s,
I saw a news report, and I can't remember who the reporter was, but he did this little piece on TV, and this little piece showed him putting money down a drain or down a toilet bowl.
Right.
And then the money later came back out the toilet bowl. And the idea of the piece was he was saying, you've got as much chance of winning as that happening, as the money coming back out your toilet bowl.
Oh.
And I thought, you know what? I don't think I'm going to bother with this. And you know the other reason I wouldn't do the lottery? Because actually I like my life as it is.
Well, like as if you're going to win.
Yeah, well, exactly. So honestly, I don't get it. I'd rather give my money to charity and choose the charity than do the lottery.
Well, I think it's exciting. I think the lottery show is good, or used to be. I like the whole fact about picking out the numbers and all the rest of it. I haven't done it myself recently, but I have entered the one in America. It's the New York, or whatever it is, super duper duper, and it's like almost like $1 billion or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I bought like maybe 5 or 6 tickets. And then somebody told me you have to be an American citizen.
Yeah.
Good job we didn't win then.
I'd go and check the toilet bowl if I were you.
By the way, I always tick the no publicity thing, don't you? Because I don't want anybody finding out I've got the money.
Tim Smith wins.
I think they'd
No one
find
will ever
out.
know.
You wouldn't be here, would you?
No, it would just all be quiet from over there. Germany's economy grew by 1.5% last year, only its slowest rate since 2013. Other headlines today: the wealthiest students are going to university in England for the lowest cost by paying their tuition fees up front, say researchers today. And in the anniversaries, Janie, let's do a couple. Aristotle Onassis. Who was that?
Well, Greek tycoon, ship owner, would you say?
Yeah. Born this day 1906, the late Aristotle Onassis, Greek ship owner, lover of opera diva Maria Callas, and second husband of Jackie Kennedy.
That's right, yeah.
Lloyd Bridges, Tim.
American actor. Oh, great American actor. Wasn't he in the Airplane movies? And also, originally, he was in something on TV back in the 50s, 60s.
Sea Hunt?
Sea Hunt or Seahawks, yeah.
I picked a hell of a day to stop smoking. That was him, wasn't it?
That was him, yes. He was one of the pilots. No, he wasn't one of the pilots. He was in the control tower.
Yeah, picked a hell of a day to stop smoking.
And father, of course, of Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, absolutely. It was this day, what year, the Supremes signed a worldwide recording contract with Motown. This day when?
Really going to embarrass myself now. Would it be 50s, early 50s or late 40s?
61. And who released their first single this day when?
1965.
No, 70.
65 is correct.
Well done.
Anton de Beek and Erin Boog with us later, and also James Reed from Reed's.
I've been thinking about you too much. Lately, it's been like you ain't there when we touch. I've tried everything, but we keep losing us. Oh, I guess everything ain't enough. Why can't you just be open and talk to me? Asking how you feel, then you get up and leave. Talking, you and me used to come easily. Oh, I, but right now we hardly speak. So tell me now, do ya even know what you do to me? Going out of my mind, every secret that you're keeping. Oh, why won't you let me in? Oh, darling, nah, but it's useless. Every time you pull me back with one key. Up
excuses, it's Solly Murs. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon. And when we come back, the non-stop oldies chosen by John Thompson from Coatbridge, North Lanarkshire.
News at 3 o'clock, this is Jason Kay. MPs are holding a final day of debate on the EU withdrawal agreement before voting on it this evening. With no evidence of a last-minute surge of support for the Prime Minister, it's widely predicted her deal will be rejected. The government talked down the impact of any significant defeat, saying the vote is simply the first stage. Our assistant political editor, Norman Smith, says these are extraordinary times.
In a normal world, if a Prime Minister was about to suffer a shattering defeat, they would have to resign. And yet, Downing Street are making absolutely clear the Prime Minister is going nowhere. Instead, her strategy seems to be to bring back some reworked version of her deal and to try again.
Great Yarmouth delivered the fifth largest Leave vote in the country. These voters in the town gave their thoughts about Theresa May's Brexit deal.
She's not listening anymore. She's just kind of going bulldozering with this idea.
Theresa May's deal, for what we voted for, from our industry, there's nothing there for us.
I mean, they're now wanting another vote. I mean, if they'd done that, I would never, ever vote for anything ever again.
It's like taking your lottery ticket back to the shop because it didn't win.
Marks & Spencer has named a further 17 stores it plans to close, which affect more than 1,000 jobs. As you've been hearing on the show with Steve, the list includes branches in Bedford, Cwmbran, Hull, Rotherham, Sutton Coldfield and Weston-super-Mare. The closures are part of a wider plan to shut more than 100 stores by 2022. The Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, says the Metropolitan Police Force is under-resourced and overstretched after it emerged that the unit responsible for investigating murders had lost a quarter of its staff over the past decade. Scotland Yard is dealing with an upsurge in fatal stabbings and domestic attacks. A man's been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after wielding a large machete in front of dozens of commuters in South London. The 59-year-old was tasered by police at Tulse Hill station last night. Zara Rashid was near the station at the time.
Just heard people screaming and people were like, run. I wasn't really sure what was going on, but there was a big kerfuffle. And then I heard a lot of metal clanging against metal. And I got up and looked out of the train window towards the top of the stairs that connect the bridge from both platforms. And I saw a man waving something shiny and silver around.
The actress and singer Carol Channing, who famously played the title role in the 1964 Broadway musical Hello Dolly, has died. She was 97. In a career spanning 70 years, she remained best known for her Broadway roles in the 40s, 50s and 60s. A frog believed to be the last of its kind in the world has been granted a reprieve from solitude. Romeo, known as the world's loneliest frog, has spent 10 years in isolation at an aquarium in Bolivia, but scientists found him a mate, who they've named Juliet, while exploring a remote Bolivian cloud forest. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 3 on X at 4.
Thank you. Cheers, Jason. Here come the oldies.
BBC Radio 2.
Now, the non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Yes, I get a little lonely when the sun gets low, and I end up looking for somewhere to go. Yes, I should know better, but I can't say no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. No,
These are the non-stop oldies. Oh yeah. Bird.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mockingbird. Now everybody, have you heard? He's gonna buy me a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird won't sing, he's gonna buy me a diamond ring. And if that diamond ring won't shine, he's gonna surely break his heart of mine. And that's why I keep on telling everybody, say, whoa, 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 whoa. Hear me now and understand. He's gonna find me some peace of mind. And if that peace of mind won't stay, I'm gonna find myself a better way. And if that better way ain't so, I ride with the tide and go with the flow. And that's why I keep on shouting in your ear, say, whoa, 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 whoa,
everybody, have you heard? She's gonna buy me a mockingbird. Yeah, and if that mockingbird don't sing, she's gonna buy me a diamond ring. And if the diamond ring won't shine, guess it's only break this poor heart of mine. And there's a reason why I keep on telling everybody, say, no, 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 no. Listen now and understand. He's gonna find me some peace of mind. Yeah, and if that peace of mind won't stay, I'm gonna get myself a better way. I might rise above, I might go below. Ride with the tide and go with the flow. And there's a reason why I keep on shouting in your ears, yo. Oh, no, 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 baby.
Yesterday's oldies picker was 27. Today, a little different. John Thompson from Coatbridge in North Lanarkshire has just recently retired Says I'm working at improving my golf game, although there are no signs of that yet. And I'm spending more time playing my guitar. I also have lots of time in the afternoons to listen to the show. Well, that's great. I thought I'd have a go at sending you my list of oldies. I'm a bit of an old folkie, but I found that I was still able to compile a fairly varied and stimulating list of tunes which had caught my interest for one reason or another over the years. None of them is more significant than another. There's just something in each one that made my ears prick up. I hope you like them. Keep up the great work from John Thompson in Coatbridge, and a badge on its way to you, and more oldies after this.
The new show, my gilet.
2019 on BBC Radio 2.
Are we on?
Sarah Cox from 5.
That time of day when people are released from the shackles of work, when they've been grafting all day. By 5 p.m, people are ready just to let off a little steam and submerge themselves.
Wonderful show last night, by the way, Sarah.
Sarah Cox.
Wherever you are, I need to know all the news from your day, really. It's all about you.
Today from 5.
Bopping around the kitchen. I'm there with you.
On BBC Radio 2.
Good afternoon, this is Radio 2.
Pilot of the airwaves, here is my request. You don't have to play it, but I hope you'll do your best. I've been listening to your show on the radio, and you seem like a friend to me.
Guess she needs a dedication just the same. Late at night I'm still listening. Don't waste my time chasing sleep. People say I look weary, but that's just the company I keep. Ooh, you make the nighttime race. Ooh, I don't need to see your face. You're sounding good.
Charlie Daw, pilot of the airwaves. I think I heard her on Johnny Walker's show in recent times. Wild and breezy, cloudy, high temperature 11 in Exeter today. Overnight low 6 in Derry, Londonderry. Tonight rain across Northern Ireland, Scotland and Southern England. Tomorrow heavy rain for most places. Non-stop oldies from Radio 2. John Thompson from Coatbridge in North Lanarkshire, Pickenham. So Charlie Dore, and then there was Tori Amos, the Cornflake Girl.
Thought that was a good solution, hanging with the raisin girls. She's gone to the other side, giving us a yo-yo. Things are getting kind of gross, and I go at sleepy time. This is not really, this is not really happening. You bet your life it is. You bet your life it is. Honey, you bet your life. It's a peel out the watchword. Just peel out the watchword. She knows what's going on. Seems we got a cheaper feel now. All the sweet teas are gone. Gone to the other side with my encyclopedia. They must have paid her a nice price. She's putting on a string love. This is not really, this is not really happening. You bet your life it is. You bet your life it is. Honey, you bet your life. It's a peel out the watchword. Just peel out the watchword.
Visiting with Radio 2. It's Chris Isaac now, Wicked Game on the Oldies.
wicked game to play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say, you never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. And I wanna fall in love. No, I wanna fall in love with you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. And I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I wanna fall in love. No, I wanna fall in love with you. No, nobody loves no one.
He's here. He's here. He's here. He's here. He's here. He's here. I hear him before I go to sleep.
Is he here yet?
Focus on the day that's been.
Oh, yes, okay.
I realize he's there when I turn the light off and turn over. Nobody knows about my man. They think he's lost on some horizon, and suddenly I find myself listening to a man I never known before, telling me about the sea, all his loves till eternity. Ooh, he's here again, the man with the child in his eyes. Ooh, he's here again, the man with the child in his eyes. He's very understanding, he's so aware of all my situations. When I stay up late, he's always waiting, but I feel him hesitate. Oh, I'm so worried about my love. They say no, it won't last forever. And here I am again, my girl, wondering what on earth I'm doing here. Maybe he doesn't love me, I just took a trip on my love for him. He's here again, the man with the child in his eyes.
If I had the money, I could own a mansion. No, I don't think I'd like that. But I might write a song that makes you laugh. Now that would be funny. And you could tell your friends in England you'd like that. But now I've chosen aeroplanes and boats to come between us. And a line or two on paper wouldn't go amiss. How is Worcestershire? Is it still the same between us? Do you still use television to send you fast asleep? Can you last another week? Does the cistern still leak? Or have you found a man to mend it? Oh, and by the way, how's your broken heart? Is that mended too? I miss you, I miss you. I really do. I've been reading Browning, Keats and William Wordsworth, and they all seem to be saying the same thing for me. Well, I like the words they use, and I like the way they use them, you know. Home Thoughts from Abroad is such a beautiful poem. And I know how Robert Browning must have felt, 'cause I'm feeling the same way about you. Wondering what you're doing, and if you need some help. Do I still occupy your mind? Am I being so unkind? Do you find it very low? Or have you found someone to laugh with? Oh, and by the way, are you laughing now? 'Cause I'm not. I miss you, I miss you. I really do.
And those were the non-stop oldies. Rounding off with Clifford T. Ward, Home Thoughts from Abroad. Always reminds me of Terry. Hey, Stephen Gang, can you give a shout out to my brother Giles in Frimley? Hello, Giles. Hello, Frimley. So looking forward to seeing him on Friday at Heathrow when I arrive from the USA. Loving the show from Stevie D. Can you give me and my girlfriend, Agushka, a shout out? Hard at work sorting out our boat in Portugal, ready for our trip around the Med. Loving the show. That's from Lee. Oi, righty, give a shout out to Carol Bishop on her way to Beeston, I think it is, with her son Warren. Going to see Linda. Steve, you've got to wish our daughter, Vicky Oval, very happy 24th. Tell her we love her lots and we're looking forward to tapas later. That's from Pete, Chris, Charlotte and Ivy May. Tar very much, pleasure. And Steve, Eva here, listening to your fab show whilst working on the books at Drum Kennels in East Devon. You're such good company. Well, so are you. MPs are preparing then to vote on whether to back Theresa May's deal for leaving the European Union. The so-called meaningful vote will take place later as 5 days of debate on Brexit have come to an end. Marks & Spencer, as you heard in the news, has named the next wave of stores earmarked for closure in its reorganisation plan, including those in Huddersfield, Hull and Luton. The 17 proposed closures are part of the clothing, homeware and food retailers' 5-year plan to shut more than 100 stores by 2022. Kim Kardashian has confirmed she is expecting her 4th child with husband Kanye West during a US TV interview. And, now you're up to date, really.
Hi, Steve. This is Jeremy Vine.
Yeah.
Steve, I really love that Ava Max song. Oh, I'm sweet but psycho.
We'll play it soon then.
BBC Radio 2.
Meantime, here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, M90 Friarton Bridge, really strong winds. Open to all traffic, but just take extra care. It's a little bit slower through there. A1 southbound at Blythe, we had this accident which was between the A634, which is the Blythe South Junction, through to the Retford Ramby turnoff. Now, it's still there, waiting for recovery, so some slow traffic, but you can get past it. The A96 accident between Kinloss and Alves, we've got it partially blocked there, so traffic has to take it in turns to get through between Elgin and Forest. The M6 heading southbound at 15 towards Stafford Services. We had an earlier accident. Now they've recovered that. However, you've still got 20 minutes delays on the southbound side. M1 southbound 33 to 32 down towards the M18. That breakdown's now cleared. The final one, M4 eastbound at junction 24 for Caldra. The entry slip road remains closed. A lorry broke down at the A449 junction. So coming on to the M4 eastbound still, you can't get on from junction 24. You can get on westbound. Another one for you, 25 minutes.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you.
If you want to contact Steve Wright in the afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
Joe Wiley, Monday to Thursday nights from 7.
You want good music? This is where it's at.
I will handpick some of my favourite new music from all genres of the musical spectrum.
Hey.
There's no pressure. Possibilities.
And I'll be playing some quality vintage songs too.
We're gonna bring you up to speed, so check it out. DJ spinning, I said my mind.
I'll also have some of the best artists live in session and in conversation. And whether you're picking up or dropping off, we'll provide a soundtrack for the taxi service. And we'll be talking about what to see at the cinema and theatre.
This is where it's at. Joe Wiley, tonight from 7.
On BBC
Radio 2.
Thank you, Joe.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Song opening.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. She'll make you curse, but she a blessing. She'll rip your shirt within a second. You'll be coming back for seconds with your play. You just can't help it. No, you'll play along. Let her lead you on. You'll be saying no, then saying yes, 'cause you're messing with your head. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Grab a gun, kinda crazy. She's poison but tasty. Yeah, people say run, don't walk away. Yeah, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. See, someone said, don't drink her potions. She'll kiss your neck with no emotion. When she's mean, you know you love it, 'cause she tastes so sweet. Don't sugarcoat it, no. You'll play along. Let her lead you on. You'll be saying no. Then saying yes, 'cause you're messing with your head. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind.
Jeremy Vine. A great man once said, "Walk a mile in my shoes." Now, I wouldn't advise him to do that. I've got verrucas. Call me.
You breathe on average about 5 million times a year. These are factoids. Here's Tim Smith.
Do you know what the first fish ever sent into space was?
Was it a goldfish?
Was it a carp?
Was it an eel?
No. The first fish ever sent into space was a mummichog, M-U-M-M-I-C-H-O-G. It went aboard the Skylab in 1973. That was the Americans' first kind of space station.
Was it okay? Did it have to report back?
Didn't have to report back, but it came back safely, I believe. It's also known as the Atlantic killifish, a mummy, a gudgeon, or a mud minnow. And they are very, very hardy fish. Hence, that's why they took it into space.
Well, see if you can top that, Janie.
Well, actually, I think I can. The bat is the only mammal that can fly.
That's good.
Factoids.
Talking Strictly next with Anton and Erin. January, and Anton Dubek and Erin Bogue are with us. Well, it can only mean that they're days away from heading out on tour, and here they are. It's Anton and Erin. We have you in every year, and that tour is so massively successful. It's proper entertainment, isn't it?
I like that. That's actually a really good
That's
name.
exactly the bit we should have on the poster.
Proper
underneath
entertainment.
There. And that's exactly what we're going for, really.
Yes.
I was thinking the other day, we mention every year to you about how you guys were dancing together before Strictly.
Yes, we did. There was life before Strictly. Can you believe it?
And I always say to you guys, that was the days when it was on Eurosport.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember this. The guy was commentating on it, and he mentioned about how well the lady's shoes matched her dress. And I thought to myself,
wow.
Okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't anywhere to be found. And you think, wow, who knew that it was going to be the #1 television show? Did you ever think it might be?
I hoped, I guess, because I had enjoyed it so much for so long. And everything moves on. It's just that people couldn't see it anymore. But it was still evolving in our world. And then to bring it back on the screens, and I think it was a moment where they used the celebrity. So then people went, wow, okay. And you've got a total beginner, somebody like Darren Goff. And a lot of men went, this is actually pretty cool. They made it great again to dance.
Anton, who's going to look after Chris Evans and Hugh?
Well, I've got my eye on Chris. I won't deny it. Just for a change, I think it's time. I don't know. I mean,
But is it genuinely a surprise for you? You really don't know.
the launch show is brilliant because once upon a time they used to do this reveal where we walked into a room and you'd be there and I'd walk in, oh, it's you. But now they make it a show. So we know who the celebrities are, we know who the pros are, and they go, and you'll be dancing with, and that's absolutely genuine.
Wow.
That bit where you go, oh, you'll be dancing with.
And you always smile, Anton.
Hold that smile.
Oh, is it still on me? So that's done once.
Right.
I love it.
Do you think they were a little cruel to Susanna?
The thing about what happens with the first show, do you remember on 15 or The Weakest Link, and everybody gets a question right and they say, OK, someone's got to go. And you go, well, it's a bit harsh, no one's got anything wrong yet, and off they go. Well, sometimes on Strictly Come Dancing, everybody dances, they do quite well, they dance the best they can. They've got a wonderful personality, but you don't really get to see it yet because they've not been on long enough. And so you don't get the full personality of the person, and they're off. And I felt that happened to Susanna a bit this year. She is hilarious. I loved spending time in the studio with her because we laughed most of the time, and she's got some great stories.
Yeah, I know.
And I would love that to have come out a bit more on the show, but sadly, she was first to go, and that's the only downside.
Was it the pineapple on her head or not?
Well, I thought the pineapple was fetching.
The juice was dripping down her.
I don't know, maybe
that was with syrup, I think, not in its own syrup.
Straight out the tin.
Yeah, exactly. Erin, how did you two professionally get together? I mean, we said that you've been together before Strictly. What was the situation where you found yourself in?
I'd come over from New Zealand with my dance partner at the time. I was very young. Then after about a year, I got rid of him because he preferred to go to the pub than train, and I didn't come all this way to do that.
Sorry, I asked.
I just dumped him. It's a bit like that in dancing. You're gone.
No.
See you
Okay.
later.
Yeah.
Anton was sort of floating around. He just split up with his other partner. Now, someone said to me, make a list of the guys that are available to dance with and who you think would suit. So I did. There was 5 that I thought would be suitable. Anton was #1 on that list.
Thank you very much. We have this odd thing that they call tryout.
It's an audition.
Yeah, it's like an audition.
But did you know immediately, Erin, that this was the guy for you?
No, we're still trying out, aren't we?
Have we made a decision yet?
But I'll tell you what, not many couples make 22 years.
No.
I mean, you were quite a character.
What do you mean I was quite a character?
Used to be, yeah.
Quite a character. Quite unusual you are. And I think what's also happened is that we had a fantastic competing career, and we went all over the world through the amateur ranks, the pro ranks, and then Strictly came about, and so we did all that, and now we're doing
Maybe it's
tours
timing.
But back on the dancing that you
Yes,
guys do,
yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing that you have to be like athletes. You guys have got to train every day, presumably.
I think it's a part of our job, and we do have to keep ourselves fit. I have to be able to fit the dresses, and it gets harder every year.
Discipline. I mean,
it's
that is
a
a
discipline. But for us, it's probably the easiest thing that we do is keep ourselves fit.
It's a workout in itself, surely.
It's an absolute workout in itself, but it's the technical side of things that are harder. Keeping yourself fit for what we do is what we do, isn't it?
When we were competing, we found that the hardest part is the technical side of things, improving your technique, so that what you do looks effortless. People say it's like you're dancing on air, and it's because of your high level of technique, and your fitness is also part of that. But we're rehearsing at the moment we start about 10 o'clock and we finish about 6 o'clock. So we're doing about 8 hours of rehearsal every day in the lead up to the show. So that's a normal day for us.
Well, you really, really work great together. You're like Sid Charisse and Fred Astaire. You really are. You're a bit glidey, ain't you?
I think that's perfect.
And with that, we'll just take a break. Anton Dubek and Erin Bogart here. We're going to come right back. Don't go away, everybody. Yeah. More to come.
I like where this is going. You like it too. We
live show. Anton and Erin dance those magical musicals. Let me just do a few dates for you. There's so many. So, this month of January, Friday 25th, Northampton, Royal and Derngate. Symphony Hall, Birmingham, Saturday 26th. Sunday, Woking, New Victoria Theatre. And then in February, on to Oxford and Bournemouth and Southampton and Leicester and London and Milton Keynes and London again. And that's the Barbican, back at the Barbican. York, Cardiff, Bristol, Brighton, Southend-on-Sea, Guildford, G Live, Aylesbury. So that's February. And then in March, Reading, Manchester, Nottingham, Clondonau, Belfast, Dublin, Bradford, Hull, Basingstoke, Sheffield, Liverpool, Gateshead, Aberdeen, Dunfermline and Glasgow. That sounds like a hectic schedule, but when you see the show, it's just so kind of not hectic. So what's in the show that's different from last year's show?
This year, we're very strongly musical theatre. We have, of course, the orchestra, which sound incredible. We've got Lance Ellington, you'll know him from Strictly Come Dancing, singing for us. We've got a wonderful female vocalist this year, Laura Emmett. It's the first year that she's joined us.
She came for a tryout.
She came for a tryout, and she was wow straight away. Got the most incredible voice. Fabulous dancers, of course, all West End dancers. So it's a really strong musical theatre show this year.
And I'm guessing the costumes are wonderful,
well,
so the whole spectacle
big
is
truck.
there.
We always have a big truck for the
I bet you
costumes.
do.
There's actually more costumes this year than ever before.
How many changes for you, Erin?
I think I'm doing 15 changes. 15.
Oh my
I don't know
goodness.
what's more exhausting, actually dancing or running off, quickly getting the dress off, putting one back on, and then walking back on.
I
like
hope you've got lots of Velcro.
You can't Velcro because you breathe and it would pop, and you'd be like, oh, that would be a disaster. Do you ever Velcro yourself in?
I'm just thinking of the quick changes.
No, you just have to do. There have been times that I haven't quite made it back on the floor. You always have to walk back onto the floor like it was effortless out the back, but actually it was completely manic.
Do you have somebody holding it open ready for you to step into?
More or less, yes, you do. And you can't have any sort of shame or embarrassment out the back because you virtually run off and you just strip.
Yeah.
The dancer's life is like that. Get into another dress, step up, and you're back on.
Also, I love the bits where you two come out and you answer questions and you do a bit of comedy. So it's also a comedy show as well.
Well, I don't know if we sort of look at it that way. It sort of does become that way sometimes with the questions that we get, doesn't it?
This is our 11th year of doing a show, and it's a thing that we started in our first year because the show goes on about 2 hours and 15 or so minutes with the interval. And we thought, well, this is quite a lot. We might do a bit of chat and use up a bit of time at the beginning. In the early days when we sort of didn't have enough dances under our sleeve. So we thought, we'll do that little Q&A thing. I like the idea of that. It's become so massively popular within the show, and the feedback we get after every year is that people really enjoy it. We love it, and we don't look at the questions. So the questions come back during the interval from the audience, and then they bring them out halfway through the second half, and then we start answering the questions.
We do, yeah.
And it has a life of its own, really.
Would you like more questions this year about other stuff? I mean, apart from dancing and Strictly and what have you. Because if I come, I'll do some science questions for you.
But the thing is, if they were interesting, they would go in. We love questions like that. We love odd question, don't we? Doing something about science.
I can pretty much turn any question round to Anne Whitcomb anyway, so I'm all right with it.
Okay, Anton de Beek and Erin's new show, Anton and Erin Dance Those Magical Musicals, starts touring from next Friday. Anton and Erin, everybody, thank you.
When you grow up, live it like a good boy oughta. And your mama takes a shot of her best son. Something different, all the girls that seem to like you. 'Cause you're handsome, like to talk and a whole lot of fun.
it's a stale cologne. It's so hard to see streets on a country road when your glass is in the garbage and your continental's just been towed. We're gonna take your mama out all night, yeah, we'll show her what it's all about. We'll get her jacked up on some cheap champagne, we'll let the good times all roll out. And if the music ain't good, well, it's just too bad. We're gonna sing along no matter what, because the dancers don't mind at the New Orleans if you tip them and they make a cut.
Take your mama.
Do it!
Scissor Sisters.
Mama out all night.
Take her out all night.
Hello, you crazy kids. William Shakespeare here. Big shout out to all my muckers. Postumus, Bertram, the Count of Roslin, Lavin, Titus, Andronicus and Flavius, and all the Stratford crew. All right. Not forgetting the two gents of Verona, with a special mention to Proteus. Take 2 a day along with some vitamin C. I'm happy with that. This is William S. Out.
Out. Thank you, William S. 4 to 4, here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, to the A96, this accident between Kinloss and Elvis is still there. Partially blocked, though. You have to take it in turns to get through. All emergency services are there. The latest on the M62 eastbound, 22 to 23, got a breakdown towards Huddersfield, so one lane is shut on the eastbound route. Problems for the M5, starting to build that congestion on the southbound side through the roadworks, taking about 20 minutes to get through Junction 1 down from the M6, and also northbound really heavy from 2. It's queuing up really from Albury all the way to the M6. Again, about 25 minutes to get through there at the moment. M6 southbound accident at 15, all cleared out of the way. Most of those queues have dissipated as well. And then to the M4 eastbound, the entry slip road at 24 for Coldra is still blocked by this broken down lorry. M25 anti-clockwise, we've got a lane closed at 2 for the A2, and that's for safety because there's a tyre change going on. And then finally, we've got the A36 at Beckington, blocked completely. Accident between the A361 and the straight lane junction. Another one for you in half an hour.
Thank you so much.
Jesse is a friend. Yeah, I know he's been a good friend of mine. But lately something's changed, it ain't hard to define. Jesse's got himself a girl and I wanna make her mine. And she's watching him with those eyes, and she's loving with that body, I just know it. And he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Where can I find a woman like that? I'll play along with the charade. There doesn't seem to be a reason to change. You know, I feel so dirty when they start talking cute. I wanna tell her that I love her, but the point is probably moot. Cause she's watching him with those eyes, and she's loving him with that body, I just know it. And he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Where can I find a woman like that, like Jesse's girl? I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Where can I find a woman? Where can I find a woman like that? And I'm looking in the mirror all the time, wondering what she don't see in me. I've been funny, I've been cool with the lines. Ain't that the way love's supposed to be?
Rick Springfield.
Where can I find a woman like that?
Jesse's Girl. Great old hit there from the 80s, I believe. In the showbiz news, we've got Danny Dyer, cuts from Richard Schiff and Saoirse Ronan. There's Jason, and there's Tim, there's Bobby, there's Janie, there's Shabnam on sport, there's social media. And our guest is James Reid. United Kingdom across planet Earth. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on digital radio and on 88 to 91.
And with the BBC News at 4 o'clock, this is Jason Kay. The Prime Minister has told senior ministers that she passionately believes that the government must take the UK out of the European Union. MPs are debating Theresa May's withdrawal deal before a Commons vote later this evening. About 100 Conservative MPs are expected to side with Labour and the DUP to defeat the government. The former UKIP leader Nigel Farage says MPs must vote against Mrs May's proposal.
Eurosceptic Conservative and Labour MPs face a dilemma, as indeed I might in the European Parliament if this deal comes to us. And it's this: if you vote against this deal, do you risk Article 50 getting suspended? Do you risk perhaps another referendum being foisted upon the British people? And that risk is there, but that risk is worth taking because this deal is so awful.
The trial of the police commander who was in charge at Hillsborough in 1989 has heard that the opening of an exit gate led to the crush of Liverpool fans on the terraces. Jurors at Preston Crown Court have been told that former Chief Superintendent David Duckenfield did not do anything to monitor the capacity of the pens. The 74-year-old denies the charges of gross negligence manslaughter. Officials in Kenya say at least 3 people have been killed in a blast at an upmarket hotel and office complex in the capital, Nairobi. The militant group Al-Shabaab has said it was behind the attack. The Scottish Parliament has said there'll be an inquiry into the Scottish Government's handling of an investigation into allegations of sexual misconduct against Alex Salmond. Independent advisers are already looking into whether the current First Minister Nicola Sturgeon was in breach of the ministerial code for holding meetings with Mr Salmond. Our Scotland correspondent James Shaw is following developments.
There is still a police investigation going on into these allegations of misconduct by Alex Salmond. We don't know exactly what they are or when the police will reach their conclusions, but we should stress, of course, that Mr Salmond does strongly deny the allegations against him.
A man who vandalised a war memorial in Swindon has been jailed for 8 weeks. Ashwani Kumar admitted his actions were shameful. Angus Crawford reports.
Kumar told the court he was alcoholic and homeless, sleeping in a car park in the centre of Swindon. Early on Saturday morning, after drinking 3/4 of a bottle of vodka, he took 50 wreaths from a war memorial and scattered them around the area. The 54-year-old, who'd recently been released from prison, said he had no memory of the incident, but pleaded guilty to one charge of outraging public decency and said he was very sorry for what he'd done. Sentencing him to 8 weeks in prison, magistrates told him he'd caused great offence to many people.
A university has said it's switching off its social media pages for a few days in order to encourage students to try different things. De Montfort University in Leicester said it also wanted to highlight how unrestrained time online could be harmful for young people's mental health. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4 on Exit 5.
Thanks, Jason. Sport now, Shabnam Yunus-Jewel.
Thank you, Steve. One of the Premier League's longest-serving goalkeepers, Petr Cech, is retiring at the end of the season. He's been at Arsenal since 2015 after spending 11 years at Chelsea and says after winning every trophy possible, I feel like I have achieved everything. An injury blow for Liverpool. Their defender Trent Alexander-Arnold is expected to be out for at least a fortnight with a knee problem. The English Football League is formally investigating Leeds United after head coach Marcelo Bielsa admitted sending a member of staff to spy on a Derby County training session. At the Australian Open tennis, Simona Halep's avoided becoming the first world number 1 to suffer back-to-back first-round Grand Slam exits with a fighting 3-set win over Kaya Kanepi. Injured pair Lee Halfpenny and Ross Moriarty are included in the Wales Rugby Union squad for the Six Nations. Both have suffered concussion and will be assessed before the tournament starts next month. And 2 former champions are battling hard at Snooker's Masters. Neil Robertson leads Mark Williams 4-3 at London's Alexandra Palace.
And Shabnam back with Sarah after 5.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Radio 2.
She She's not broken, she's just a baby. But her boyfriend's like a dad, just like a dad. And all those flames that burned before him, now he's gonna firefight, God cool the bad. You know that I love you, boy, hot like Mexico, rejoice. At this point I've gotta choose, nothing to lose. Don't call my name, don't call my name, Alejandro. I'm not your babe, I'm not your babe, Fernando. Don't wanna kiss, don't wanna touch, just smoke my cigarette and hush. Don't call my name, don't call my name, Roberto. Alejandro, Alejandro. Alejandro, Alejandro. Alejandro, Alejandro. Alejandro, Alejandro. Don't bother me, don't bother me. Alejandro. Don't call my name, don't call my name. Bye, Fernando. I'm not your babe, I'm not your babe. Alejandro. Don't wanna kiss, don't wanna touch, Fernando. Don't call my name, don't call my name, Alejandro. I'm not your babe, I'm not your babe, Fernando. Don't wanna kiss, don't wanna touch, just smoke my cigarette and hush. Don't call my name, don't call my name, Roberto. Alejandro, Alejandro. Alejandro, Alejandro. Don't call my name, don't call my name, Alejandro. I'm not your babe, Alejandro, Fernando. Alejandro, Alejandro. Cigarette, call my name, Alejandro, Roberto.
Get exclusive music mixes on BBC Sounds.
This is Ramesh Ranganathan.
Ramesh Ranganathan picks his favourite songs in the Takeover mix. And hear the gripping story of Reuben Carter. The Hurricane Tapes.
Sometimes I feel like talking.
A boxer wrongly convicted of a triple murder.
For 5 decades, nobody has finished this story. Who could resist that?
I have something that I want to say to you.
Download the free BBC Sounds app for music, radio and podcasts to listen without limits.
classic Coldplay, Paradise. Hello, good evening, whatever you're doing. Good afternoon. Maybe you're driving. If you are, can I just mention it's dark? Oh, yeah. Lights on, Muppets. Steve loving the show as always, sitting here in my workshop building a model boat. Steve Sands in Little Neston and the Wirral. You got to say or wish Baz from Simmons Transport in Telford happy birthday, love from friends and family. And Steve spending my 48th birthday beside the pool with Andrea in Costa di Ghiz. Lanzarote, play me a tune from Trent. And Steve, can you please, would you be able to make our workmate's afternoon by wishing him a happy birthday? His name is Martin Riley, and he's busy fabricating some brake beams. I don't know what that means. At Channel Commercials in Ashford. It would really make his day. Thank you from all the Fab Bay lads.
They protect, they serve, they inspire. And they do it to the soundtrack of some of the most iconic music in cinema history. Friday Night is Music Night presents Capes and Crusaders, music for superheroes. And you can be there to see this special show.
Join me, Ken Bruce, and the BBC Concert Orchestra on Thursday the 24th of January at London's Hackney Empire. It's a spectacular night including music from Superman, Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four.
Friday Night is Music Night. Capes and Crusaders, music for superheroes.
Find out how to buy your tickets at the BBC Radio 2 website.
And what a great idea as well. Thank you, Ken. Hashtag my first concert is trending on Twitter. Marty tweets the Beatles, Roy Orbison, Jerry and the Pacemakers, Birmingham, UK, June 1963. Jen tweets, hashtag my first concert was 1D on the road again. That's the tour in 2015. It was the second to last show with all 5 boys. A few days later, Zayn left. And David tweets, my first concert was Queen at Wembley, 1986. To this day, possibly the greatest performance of any band I've ever seen. The Kardashians are trending on Google after Kim Kardashian confirmed that her and Kanye are expecting a baby boy. Danny Dyer, it's all about family, has defended his new historical series against complaints that it's dumbing down history after people commented about the trailer. He says that Danny Dyer's Right Roll Family is in fact an educational program told through my eyes, and says that we should wait till it's on before judging it. And tributes are being paid to Carol Channing. Oh, she was brilliant, who died at the age of 97, had a great run. Carol is best known for starring in the musicals Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and Hello Dolly. She was also a very funny comedienne, a great comedy actress, great dancer, good singer, and had a great face. She also won the Best Supporting Actress Golden Globe for Thoroughly Modern Millie in 1967. And Mary Poppins Returns has now taken over $150 million, and that's just in America since its release. Director Rob Marshall and John DeLuca were at an awards do, and they've got an idea for a sequel if they get asked.
I must say, I do love the swinging 60s in London, though. I mean, I don't think you can beat that, so...
I don't know. Mary Poppins in a miniskirt? I don't know, John.
Yeah.
Go-go boots?
And Twiggy on Carnaby Street.
Yeah. Richard Schiff was also there. He is, of course, known for playing communications director Toby Ziegler in The West Wing. With lots happening in American politics, he got asked about the chances of a reboot.
I've been interested in it. I've had conversations about it. I think it's tricky. I think it's unlikely because we're all so busy. I think Aaron is probably about to win a Tony Award for
busy there, isn't it?
which is fantastic. I don't think it should be in the, the White House is a bit overcooked. You know, a lot of shows went to the White House after us, and so I doubt it.
We'll take that as a no then. And it was the premiere of Mary, Queen of Scots in Edinburgh. Margot Robbie and Saoirse Ronan are both in it, and we're on Radio 1 this morning with Greg James. Isn't it a bit of a history that Saoirse knew well?
I kind of vaguely knew that she went away when she was younger. She was sent away when she was about 5 and then came back and took over and was never sort of trained essentially to be a ruling queen, so she was really thrown in at the deep end. But yeah, just the idea of getting to play a Celtic queen was something that really, really excited me, you know. And there's so much of a story to tell, so it was great to be involved.
Thanks, Saoirse. Radio 2. Simon and Garfunkel. The only living boy in New York.
I know you're part of down in Mexico. need on the weather report. Oh, I can gather all the news I need on the weather report. Hey, I've got nothing to do today but smile and here I am, the only living boy in New York. Half of the time we're gone, we don't know where, and we don't know where. Shine, shine, shine now, like it shines on me, the only living boy in New York, the only living boy in New York.
Wright in the afternoon on BBC Radio 2.
To help yourself. Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes. Stroll around the grounds until you feel at home. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Sitting on a sofa on a Sunday afternoon, going to the candidates' debate. Laugh about it, shout about it when you've got to choose. Every way you look at it, you lose. Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? A nation turns its lonely eyes to you. What's that you say, Mrs. Robinson? Children Joe has left and gone away. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Let's look at some news we didn't mention earlier on. Happy Monday's dance icon Indie Frame for Strictly Turn. Very clever headline. This is about Bez, who it says maybe for Strictly. You see what they did? Indie Frame.
I understand, yeah. He'd go down a storm on Strictly, wouldn't he?
He would. I hope they let him do some of his own styling.
Well, it's building up. If he gets to go on, then it's Chris Evans, and then it's Hugh Edwards.
Yes.
The lineup's getting really good, isn't it?
Sounds interesting so far.
Yeah. They're only missing you.
No, Janie. They're missing Janie.
I'd love to do it.
Right,
Just
didn't I?
imagine. Yeah.
Janie Lee Grace would love to do Strictly. Is this proof parents don't need to worry about screen time?
Oh, don't do this story. I can't bear it. No, honestly, don't do it.
All right.
In case my kids are listening, don't do it.
I'll just do the headline. Oxford study finds gadgets aren't nearly as damaging as cannabis or bullying.
Well,
That's what it
we
says.
knew that, but that doesn't mean... Anyway, don't get me started.
All right, I won't do it. No, I respect. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West expecting fourth child. This was one of the second headlines earlier on today. Kim Kardashian has confirmed she's expecting her fourth child with husband Kanye West during a US television
You mean
interview.
that wasn't a bigger story than Brexit?
No, it wasn't quite.
Not
no.
far off.
We're exactly halfway through January, and it's when people start to lose the will with their New Year's resolutions. It's something bothering Woman's Hour, which you can hear on the BBC Sounds app. They spoke to life coach Alice Stapleton to get some advice on how to keep going. Here it comes.
BBC Sounds.
The main thing is just not to put yourself under too much pressure and set yourself a target that is realistic for you. If you have not gone running before and your resolution is to run 5 times a week, that's going to be very, very difficult to maintain. So I think it's really about starting small and being realistic about what you can achieve in your daily routine, and then picking something that's almost so easy, it's a no-brainer, and you will start to achieve it, and then that builds the motivation and the momentum to perhaps increase the exercise and reap the rewards.
Sounds like good advice.
BBC Sounds.
Janie.
And if you missed any of the news shows yesterday on Radio 2, Zoe Ball, Sarah Cox, Joe Wiley and Trevor Nelson, you can hear them all on the BBC Sounds app.
Yesterday, when we chatted to Trev, we had a go at his 5 seconds to name game. We both got it wrong, obviously, but Naomi called in last night with the correct answer.
So let's play 5 seconds to name. Let's go.
Prize.
Naomi, who's that?
What did you say?
I said Sly and Robbie, didn't I?
I said Prince.
Yeah, we were both wrong. Who was it?
TLC.
Oh! You get the fanfare and everything, girl.
Yeah, look at that.
Excellent, amazing.
Brilliant.
Makes
That's
your heart
lovely. I
race.
love that. Trev's back on later, of course. They're all there, all those things, on the BBC Sounds app, where you can download them for free. And to find out more, go to bbc.co.uk/BBC Sounds.
BBC Sounds.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody I believe it. Everybody wants to rule the
Lineup tonight, Sarah Cox at 5, of course, new show, Joe Wiley at 7, Jazz Show, Jamie Cullum at 9, Trevor Nelson's New Rhythm Nation at 10, OJ Borge at midnight, Sounds of the 80s with me, Gary Davies. Me, Gary Davies, it's 3 in the morning.
BBC Radio 2.
It's close. Here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. A96 at Kinloss, all reopened now. Accident is cleared between the Findhorn turnoff and the Alvis turnoff. So that's a clear run for you. M62 eastbound, 22 to 23, Rishworth Moor to Huddersfield. There was a breakdown. Moved off the carriageway. Traffic is coping reasonably well now. Now, to Greater Manchester, to Manchester itself, the A57M, Mancunian Way, westbound. Now, there was an earlier accident, a second one between Hume and the Chester Road roundabout with the A56. They've closed a lane to clear up an oil spillage. Now, I think they are connected, so one lane remains closed towards the A5103, the Princess Road at Hume, so expect delays. M42 southbound 6 to 5 from Birmingham down towards Solihull, got an accident there and one lane is shut. The latest on the A36 at Beckington is blocked. There was an earlier vehicle fire between the A361 and Straight Lane, so that is still blocked both ways. M4 eastbound entry slip, so coming on from 24, the A449 at Coldra, still blocked by this broken down lorry. And then some problems with Eurostar and Southeastern services. Just be aware that there are power supply problems between St Pancras International and Ashford International. So delays of 60 minutes and some cancellations. It's best to check before you travel. There is a line open now, but it's also affecting Southeastern services. The high-speed service on Southeastern is now suspended between St Pancras International and Ashford International. You can use your ticket for the stopping service, and again, check before you travel. And finally, Eurotunnel at Folkestone. We've got a 30-minute delay on the freight service at Folkestone. Another one for you, 25 minutes.
Thank you. You could be looking for a job. You'll need CV advice from the boss of Reeds, James Reed, with his new book next.
Baby, don't understand why we can't just hold on to each other's hands. This time might be the last, I fear, unless I make it all too clear. I need you so. Tonight, we can take what was wrong and make it right. Baby, that's all I know, that you're half of the flesh and blood that makes me whole. Let us sing.
got your hand for the flesh and blood that makes me whole. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. And when we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up and let us in. Take these broken wings. You got to learn to fly, learn to live in love. So
That is Mr.
we hear
Broken Wings.
voices sing.
Tomorrow, Wednesday, Vanessa Feltz, of course, at 5 a.m. Then the new Zoe Ball breakfast show, Hugh Jackman tomorrow. Awesome. Ken Bruce, of course, at 9:30. Then it's Jeremy Vine. Jeremy Vine?
Chicken plated up, go!
Jeremy, where are you?
I'm in a restaurant, I'm chef.
Oh, really?
That's the curry, go!
Is this a new job?
Table 48, move!
Oh, my goodness. Chef.
Come on, guys, get it together! That cottage pie's still frozen, Steve. I need to change jobs rather quickly.
All right. Do you want to come back here?
Yes!
Be here tomorrow.
1, 2, 3, My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door? Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, 'cause we don't know how. You think you've got it, oh, you think you've got it, but got it, just don't get it till there's nothing at all. We get together, oh, we get together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. If what they say is nothing is forever, then what makes it, then what makes it, then what makes it, then what makes it, then what makes it? Love the exception. So why are we so in denial when we know we're not happy here? Y'all don't wanna hear me, you just wanna dance. Don't want to meet your daddy. Just want you in my caddy. Don't want to meet your mama. Just want to make you
Is this possible, Tim, to do your CV? Like, say you were applying for your own job.
Yeah, do a CV.
Which might happen.
You never know. Yeah. Do I include my A-levels?
yeah. But could you do it in 7 seconds?
Not a chance, no.
Well, you can. James Reed is here. I'm exaggerating, obviously. James Reed is the CEO of Reed, Britain's biggest known recruitment brand and the largest family-owned recruitment company in the world. It was founded by his father, Sir Alec Reed, in the 1960s. And after the success of his second book, Why You?, James has released his third, which aims to help you nail the perfect CV. It's called the 7-Second CV, How to Land the Interview, and it includes all the useful information everyone should know before applying for a job. So I know lots of people, young people, who are applying for jobs and a few older people as well. What's the biggest secret we need to know, first of all, James?
The point of the 7-second CV is you've got 7 seconds to get their attention, which is less time than it takes to boil a kettle, and it's less time than a TV ad has to get your attention, because they're screening lots. So it's important to get the key bits of information you want to say about yourself and why you're the right person for that job onto that document on the front page.
Which would be relevant experience, or do you need to tell them what they need to know?
Well, you need to show relevant experience for the job that you're applying to.
Right.
Have the job description on one piece of paper and look at your CV alongside it and think, is your CV the answer to that particular problem?
Yeah.
Because the more you can tell them why you're one of the best people for that job, the more likely they are to see you. And then there are a few don'ts. I call them the fatal 5. So spelling mistakes. People want people who show attention to detail. You know, we've had candidates who've talked about their experience as shift managers but missed out the F. As soon as that happens, that's dead in the water.
I guess the trick is, if you're writing up a CV and you're presenting it, it's to not use the old cliches and not make it boring and not list everything.
Definitely. I mean, you're not trying to pack your whole life into the document. It shouldn't be more than 2 pages long.
2 pages? I would have thought 1 page.
Well, if you get it on one piece of paper, that's good. But yeah, most recruiters like 2 pages. Personally, I like 1 because it's quicker.
Yeah.
But the majority, when we surveyed them, said that 2 pages was the ideal length. So if you're going to print it out, it should be on one piece of paper.
OK, so how do you set it out then? Name, address, and then the relevant stuff to begin with, and then you go further forward, or what?
Do listen carefully, Tim.
That's a veiled threat.
I'm taking notes.
It's just humour, James.
So you can begin with your personal statement, then some key skills that you have, and then your experience in what we call reverse chronological order. So most recent first.
Oh, I see, OK.
And then at the end, you put your educational qualifications. But if you're applying for a job that requires a qualification, put that in your personal statement right at the top.
But it's a little bit different now from just writing a CV, isn't it?
And weirdly, if you sent an old-fashioned CV with a cover letter to a manager or a boss that you wanted to work for, in an envelope these days, that would be pretty unusual and it would stand out.
Do you think so? Because my advice always would be, hey, look, call them up. Or older people always say, especially the young people, go round there with your CV, see the boss. And in the end, I feel that they might well say, look, just apply online. That's the way we're doing it. We haven't got time for that.
I think there's a lot of wisdom in that old advice. Persistence pays off. If someone thinks this person really wants to work here, they really want a job here, they're really excited by what we're doing, they're going to be interested in meeting you. There's no harm in that. But you need to have a good CV that you leave there. What we see now with jobs advertised online is a lot of applications for every job. So 20, 30, 50 applications per job, which means if you're going to get a job, you've got to apply 20, 30, 50 times on average. So don't be demoralised if you don't get the first job you apply for.
This is what we're hearing at the moment. Those folk that have got good degrees are not getting the jobs that they expected to get. And you think, OK, why not? Is it still worth going to university and becoming a graduate?
It is. I would certainly encourage people to go to university, but I think it's good to do courses that have relevance in the workplace, sort of more vocational courses as well as purely academic subjects, and mix and match if you wish. But if you want to get people's attention in the labour market, it's good to have skills that they can use straight away. But what employers really look for ultimately is your mindset, your attitude, your character. And if you can demonstrate that you're a person of good character, that will take you quite far along the recruitment process.
Because the degree doesn't always have to relate to the job is that you're going for.
When employers hire someone, they're putting a lot of trust in that person. So they're looking for people with integrity and who are on it. And you don't need a degree to be honest.
Personally, would you look for quirky things sometimes? Because you must see a lot of CVs.
And some people ask me, is it worth putting your personal interests and hobbies in the CV? I'm always really interested in that section because it can often tell you a lot about the person. And I like quirkiness, but if you put something quirky in your CV, it's got to be true because you've got to be able to explain it and be enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
Because you'll be asked about it.
Okay. James Reed's book, The 7-Second CV, How to Land the Interview, is out now in paperback and also ebook. Fantastic to meet you, James. Thank you very much for coming in and telling us about the book, and good luck with it.
Thank you very much, Steve.
See you next time. James Reed, everybody.
You were my sun, you were my earth. You didn't know all the ways I loved you, no. So you took a chance, made other plans. But I bet you didn't think that they would come crashing down, no. You don't have to say what you did, I already know. I found out from you. There's just no chance when you and me, there'll never be. And don't it make you sad about it? Told me you love me, why did you leave me all alone? Now you tell me you need me when you call me on the phone. Girl, I refuse, you must have me confused with some other guy. The bridges go burn, now it's your turn to cry. Tell me a rhythm, tell me a rhythm, tell me a rhythm, tell me a rhythm, yeah, yeah. I know that they say that some things are better left unsaid, but it wasn't like you only talk to him and you know it. Don't act like you don't know it. And all of these things people told me keep messing with my head. Should've picked honesty, then you may not have thought it. Yeah. Don't have to say what you did. I already know. I already know. I found out from him. Now there's just no chance. No chance. You and me. There'll never be. And don't it make you sad about it? Told me you love me, why did you leave me all alone? All alone. Now you tell me you need me, when you call me on the phone. Call me on the phone. Girl, I refuse, you must have me confused with some other guy. Not like them, baby. The bridges go burn, now it's your turn. It's your turn to cry. So tell me a rhythm, go on and just tell me a rhythm. Go on and just tell me a rhythm. Baby, go on and just tell me a rhythm.
The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving. The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving. The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving. The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving.
Don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found out from him. There's just no chance. You and me. Don't it make you sad about it? Go on and just tell me a rhythm. Baby, go on and just tell me a rhythm. You can go on and just tell me a rhythm.
Ryland's coming to Radio 2 this coming weekend. I am a fan. I am, genuinely. That's Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River. Before you speak, let me just... Oh, that's shiny. That's very shiny. All right, you're on.
2019 on BBC Radio 2.
What, me? On Radio 2? How did that happen?
Ryland Clark Neal.
So many people have sat in this chair before me. The buttons that have been pressed by the fingers of both people. Just hope I don't press the wrong one. The best thing about being on the radio on a Saturday afternoon is everyone's about. You always do something fun on a Saturday afternoon, whether it's staying indoors and having a little dance, or whether it's out and about in the car driving somewhere exciting.
Rylan Clark Neil.
Playing some fantastic music. I can't wait to get stuck in.
Starts Saturday afternoon from 3 on BBC Radio 2.
Here we are, returning for Factoids. What you got, Tim?
The number 88 is considered to be doubly lucky in China because the Mandarin word for 8 sounds like the same word for wealth.
The smallest number spelled with an A is 1,000. I don't understand that, do you?
Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep on counting.
Yeah.
You won't use the letter A until you get to the word thousand.
Oh, yeah. In the A-N-D at the end.
Yes.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Don't take you long, does it?
No.
An anaconda can swallow a pig.
Factoids.
Steve Wright in the afternoon, 2 till 5.
do is make love to you. It's Heart on Radio 2.
You can imagine his surprise.
In news from the net, musicnews.com says Drake signs $10 million Las Vegas residency deal. It's a multi-year agreement for a minimum of 10 shows at the XS nightclub there. Variety.com says ITV orders period drama Belgravia from Julian Fellows. And HeyYouGuys.com says Tom Cruise announces back-to-back Mission Impossible projects, taking him right through to 2022. Wow. And now, here is Bobby. Bobby with the traffic. What you got there, Bobster?
Eve, thank you. First of all, M9 northbound. There was an accident at junction 5 for Grangemouth, the Cadgersbury roundabout. Just to let you know, that's cleared. However, you've still got congestion, so if you're in the queues back to 6, just be aware that all lanes are open ahead of you. It's just going to take some time to clear. M8 eastbound, junction 26 for Hillington. We had an earlier breakdown, so just be aware, some congestion through there. Manchester's A57M, the Mancunian Way westbound, just where it meets at Hume with the Princess Road. Back to the A56 at the Chester Road roundabout. Still a lane closed to clear up a spillage. M42 southbound accident, 6 to 5 down to Solihull. There is still one lane closed. And the M1 heading north, 17 to 18 at Rugby. Take care. There's a breakdown taking out a lane. And the M4 eastbound entry slip at 24 for Caldra is still completely closed by a broken down lorry at the A449. Back with more in 30 minutes.
Thank you.
We don't wanna believe it, that it's all gone. Just a matter of minutes before the sun goes down. We're afraid to admit it, but I know you know that we should've known better, but kept on trying. And it's time that we see it, the fire's dying out. Can't believe that I see this, we're out our chances now. And I just want you to know that you and me, it was good, but it wasn't right. And it'll be hard, but I know I will make it out. Step by step, I move on and get on with life. So I let go and I hope you'll be happy now. You and me, it was good, but it wasn't right. And it'll be hard, but I know I will make it out. Step by step, I move on. If I just held on. But it's really crazy how love could fade so fast. We said forever, but now we're in the past. And I just want you to know that you and me, it was good, but it wasn't right. And it'll be hard, but I know I will make it out. Step by step, I move on and get.
All right, enough then. Let's get that vote done tonight.
And I hope you'll be happy now. You and me, it was good, but it wasn't right.
Happy now, Kygo, Sandro Cavazza. We're out of here.
BBC Radio 2.
Staying with Radio 2 for a brilliant lineup. The new Sarah Cox Show, right after the news at 5, coming next. We return tomorrow with actors, cleaners and singers. Good evening.